The pandemic has caused a lot of upsets, not only in the social sector, but also in the financial sector as well. It has severely affected the global economy. Governments all over the world are trying to revive their economies. The US government has also been trying to put the system back to its normal position. Lynette Zhang gave her views about the current economic scenarios of the United States. She also talked about the government's efforts to bring the system back to life. Lynette said that the Joe Biden government is also trying many things like stimulus package, etc. She said that all these things are mostly central bank driven. The government is used only for legalization and the promotion. All these effects are working strangely. All the billionaires and millionaires are doing really great, but most of the people are becoming chronically unemployed. Basically, it's a reset of the entire system. The economy is not in recovery at all. The stock market is where it was. The economy is still in the same condition. The economy was going down before the pandemic, but the pandemic has further sped things up. The central banks and the Feds are pumping a whole lot of money into the system. It looks like it will make things better, but in reality, economy making things worse. Talking about the inflation and the rise in stock markets, Leonard said that maybe the pumping of extra money in the system has caused these things. The price of stocks is increasing. The price of real estate is increasing. Everything is becoming more expensive, and it means that the fiat money is losing its value. It takes more of these to buy the same thing. Let's take an example. You could buy a house for $1,000 years ago, but right now, to buy the same house, you need more than $3,000. So it means that the dollar has lost its value over the years. And looking at the current scenario, the government is pumping more money into the system, and it will further decrease the value of the dollar. Leonard believes that gold is the real money. It is a physical asset, so you will have more control over it, and its value is going to increase more and more with time. And the increasing gold prices are also the clear sign that dollar is losing its purchasing value. She advised that you should buy as much gold and silver as often as possible. And the increasing inflation also suggests the same. Although central banks don't want you to believe this, you can't trust Wall Street over their evaluations because it is not a free market. Gold is our primary currency for the last 6,000 years and it is recoverable. But silver is not recoverable. It's a diminishing real asset. It is getting used up in manufacturing. If you look closely, silver is used in the manufacturing of electric vehicles and solar energy, and these two markets are going to grow exponentially in the future. Thus, it will also cause the more consumption of silver, and due to this, the supply of the silver will be affected. So, due to less supply, the demand for silver will increase, and this increase in the demand for silver will cause its price to go up. So these two metals, gold and silver, have the qualities that cannot be duplicated in the lab. There is no metal like these two. They are used in every single aspect of the global economy. They have the most functionality and the broadest base of buyers. But Wall Street has turned it into a derivative. It's derived from gold and silver. But it's not gold and silver. They can do it cheaply, easily, and quickly, and they can suppress the price of both of them. As long they have people's confidence in the system, in the politicians, in the central banks, they can keep doing that. It will be worth it for them to keep doing that. But that trust is declining for many years now. You can see it everywhere. Leonard said that the government has made us to live in a certain perception. It's also a perception that you can't do gardening. You can't grow your own food. You have to go to grocery stores to buy the food that has already been created. We are made to depend upon the grid for our energy. Everything has been done by a design. She mentions that it is a great option to use silver for barter ability. We have to become our own central bankers and have our own sound money. That's where gold and silver come in huge. If the government and central banks introduce a wealth tax, the wealthy people will go to gold to preserve their wealth from the total reset of the system. And that's what everyone should do. But not in the paper gold or paper silver, because they can print it as much as they want. There are rumors in the market that for every ounce of physical gold, they are producing 62 ounces of digital gold. So it's easy to suppress prices when you can produce them in huge amounts. People are tied into the system through their 401ks, through their IRAs, through their pension plans, through their insurance plans, and when these markets implodes, they will be hurt. So the bottom line here is that we are going towards a crisis and people should be prepared for it. We have seen during the pandemic, our food and other need items were in short supplies, and there are chances that the same thing could happen again. So it's better to be self-dependent. Grow your own food. If we all grow our own food, we can share it with each other. And that way, we will never face the shortage of food items. The same can be done about other items like water, energy, and etc. Also, Lynette suggests that everyone should have some real assets like gold and silver because fiat money is losing its value fast and there is nothing as secure and safe as gold and silver to invest in. So guys, tell me in the comment section below, do you like the info that Lynette said? Also, if you found this video informative, then please make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, have a nice day.